everybody, welcome to my channel.
Kevin Costner. The enduring icon of American cinema, Kevin Costner stands as one of Hollywood's most enduring and versatile figures, a man whose career has spanned over 4 decades, encompassing acting, directing, producing, and even music. From his breakthrough performances in the 1980s to his modern resurgence in television, Costner has consistently embodied the quintessential American hero, rugged, principled, and quietly complex. Early life and beginnings. Kevin Michael Costner was born on January 18, 1955, in Lynwood, California, and raised in various parts of the Golden State. His father worked as an electrician and utility executive, while his mother was a welfare worker. Costner developed an early interest in sports and storytelling but didn't initially pursue acting seriously. After earning a business degree from California State University, Fullerton, a chance encounter with actor Richard Burton inspired him to follow his passion for film. Costner's early years in Hollywood were far from glamorous. He worked odd jobs and appeared in small, often uncredited roles before landing more substantial parts. Breakthrough and stardom. The turning point came with The Untouchables, 1987, where Costner starred as Elliot Ness opposite Sean Connery and Robert De Niro. The film's success established him as a leading man. Soon after, he headlined the baseball-themed drama, Bull Durham, 1988, and the beloved Field of Dreams, 1989, both films that solidified his image as an all-American everyman with emotional depth. In 1990, Costner reached the peak of his career with Dances with Wolves, a film he directed, produced, and starred in. The epic Western was a labor of love that nearly ruined him financially, but it paid off spectacularly. It won 7 Academy Awards, including Best Picture and Best Director, making Costner one of the few actors in history to achieve such a feat. A versatile career throughout the 1990s, Costner continued to dominate the box office with films like Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, 1991, JFK, 1991, and The Bodyguard, 1992, the latter pairing him with Whitney Houston in one of cinema's most iconic romantic thrillers. He also took creative risks with large-scale projects like Waterworld, 1995, and The Postman, 1997, which, though commercial disappointments, showcased his ambition as a filmmaker unafraid of challenges. Costner's later work reflected a more introspective side, with roles in Open Range 2003, The Guardian 2006, and Mr. Brooks 2007, showing a maturity and depth that resonated with audiences. A resurgence on the small screen in the 2010s. Kevin Costner experienced a powerful resurgence thanks to the television phenomenon Yellowstone, 2018 present. As John Dutton, the stoic patriarch of a powerful ranching family, Costner delivered one of his most compelling performances, bringing gravitas and authenticity to a modern Western saga. The series became a cultural touchstone and introduced him to a new generation of fans. Beyond acting, music, and humanitarian efforts outside of acting, Costner is also a musician. Performing with his country rock band Kevin Costner and Modern West, his passion for storytelling extends to his music, often exploring themes of Americana, love, and perseverance. He has also been involved in various environmental and humanitarian projects, including efforts to clean up oil spills and support Native American communities, causes that reflect his commitment to preserving both the land and its stories. Legacy. Kevin Costner's career reflects a rare combination of artistic vision, perseverance, and authenticity. He has successfully navigated the ever-changing tides of Hollywood while staying true to his values and storytelling instincts. Whether on horseback in the sweeping plains of the West or leading a family dynasty in Montana, Costner continues to embody the spirit of the American frontier, resilient, honorable, and deeply human. Today, Kevin Costner remains not only a cinematic legend but also a cultural symbol of endurance and integrity in an industry often driven by fleeting trends. His work continues to inspire filmmakers and audiences alike, proving that true stars never fade, they simply evolve. The making of a Hollywood legend. Kevin Costner's journey from an ambitious college graduate to a Hollywood legend is one of perseverance and passion. After small early roles in films like Malibu Hot Summer and a deleted appearance in The Big Chill, 1983, Costner's determination never wavered. His breakout performance as federal agent Elliot Ness in Brian De Palma's The Untouchables, 1987, showed audiences his commanding screen presence and quiet intensity. The role made him a household name almost overnight, setting the stage for a remarkable career filled with both blockbuster hits and deeply personal projects. Defining the American hero, few actors have so perfectly captured the essence of the American spirit as Kevin Costner. His characters often embody integrity, courage, and moral clarity, traits that became his cinematic trademark. In Field of Dreams, 1989, his portrayal of Ray Kinsella, a farmer who builds a baseball field to reconcile with the ghosts of his past, became one of cinema's most heartfelt performances. The film's timeless line, "If you build it, he will come," remains etched into pop culture history. Similarly, Bull Durham, 1988, celebrated Costner's natural charisma and his affinity for baseball, a sport that would become a recurring motif in his career. These roles solidified him not just as a movie star but as a symbol of nostalgia and hope in American storytelling. Dances with Wolves, a visionary triumph when Costner decided to direct and star in Dances with Wolves, 1990, Hollywood was skeptical. Westerns were considered outdated, and few believed the 3-hour film, partly in the Lakota language, would find an audience. But Costner's vision paid off spectacularly. The film's sweeping cinematography, emotional storytelling, and respectful portrayal of Native American culture resonated worldwide. Dances with Wolves earned 12 Academy Award nominations and won 7, including Best Picture and Best Director for Costner. It redefined the Western genre for a new generation and established him as one of Hollywood's most respected filmmakers. Riding the highs and lows, the 1990s were a decade of bold choices for Costner. He delivered critically acclaimed performances in Oliver Stone's JFK, 1991, and starred opposite Whitney Houston in The Bodyguard, 1992, which became one of the decade's biggest box office hits. The film's soundtrack, featuring Houston's rendition of "I Will Always Love You," became a cultural phenomenon. Yet not all of his ambitious projects succeeded. Waterworld, 1995, and The Postman, 1997, were commercial disappointments that challenged his reputation. However, in hindsight, both films have earned cult followings for their ambitious world-building and environmental themes. A steady return to form, Costner's 2000s career marked a quieter, more introspective phase. He turned toward grounded roles in films such as 13 Days, 2000, portraying President John F. Kennedy's advisor during the Cuban Missile Crisis, and Open Range, 2003. A beautifully shot Western he directed and starred in. Critics praised Open Range for its authenticity and emotional power, reminding audiences that Costner was still a master of the genre that defined him. He also appeared in diverse roles, from the gritty drama Mr. Brooks, 2007, to the sports-themed Draft Day, 2014, and McFarland, USA, 2015, showcasing his ability to blend warmth with gravitas. The Yellowstone era, A modern Renaissance. Costner's most significant career resurgence came with Taylor Sheridan's Yellowstone, 2018 present. As John Dutton, the tough patriarch of the Dutton family who defends his Montana ranch from political and corporate threats, Costner commands the screen with quiet power. The series became one of television's most watched dramas, capturing the same themes that have long defined his work: family, land, loyalty, and legacy. The role not only reintroduced him to a younger audience but also reaffirmed his enduring influence as a storyteller. His performance earned him a Golden Globe Award in 2023 for Best Actor in a Television Drama Series. Music, humanity, and personal passions beyond film and television. Costner channels his creativity through music with his band, Kevin Costner and Modern West. Their albums blend storytelling and Americana, mirroring the themes of his films: honor, home, and heritage. Off-screen, Costner is known for his philanthropy and environmental advocacy. He helped develop oil-water separation technology to aid in oil spill cleanups and has supported various Native American and conservation initiatives. Legacy and influence. Kevin Costner's legacy is one of integrity, versatility, and authenticity. He has remained true to his artistic values, even when it meant facing commercial risks. His career stands as a testament to perseverance and passion, a balance of blockbuster appeal and artistic depth. From the cornfields of Field of Dreams to the sprawling landscapes of Yellowstone, Costner continues to define what it means to be an American icon. His ability to evolve with the times while staying rooted in timeless storytelling ensures that his name will endure as long as Hollywood tells stories of heroes, dreamers, and the land they love. A deeper look at Kevin Costner's artistic evolution. Kevin Costner's career has always reflected a balance between commercial appeal and artistic ambition. He has never been content to simply repeat success. Instead, he has consistently sought new challenges, both behind and in front of the camera. From intimate dramas to grand historical epics, Costner's work demonstrates a rare understanding of America's soul, often exploring themes of identity, honor, and the unbreakable connection between people and the land. Even in his earliest films, Costner demonstrated a remarkable ability to project sincerity and emotional honesty. He does not rely on theatrics or excess. His performances are grounded, subtle, and deeply human. This authenticity is what makes his characters resonate so powerfully with audiences across generations. A master of the American mythos. Kevin Costner's greatest works often center on one recurring idea: the American myth. Whether as a baseball player, a lawman, or a frontier explorer, his characters live in stories that define the nation's collective imagination. In Bull Durham, he captured the poetry and imperfection of small-town America. In Field of Dreams, he turned baseball into a spiritual experience. And in Dances with Wolves, he reminded audiences that the Western frontier was not only about conquest but also understanding and coexistence. Few actors have explored this mythos as thoughtfully. His work reflects both a love for traditional American values and an awareness of their complexities. Costner doesn't just play heroes, he plays flawed, introspective men who grapple with what it means to do the right thing in an imperfect world. The filmmaker. Vision and risk. Costner's transition from actor to filmmaker was driven by passion rather than ambition. With Dances with Wolves, he not only directed with striking confidence but also redefined what a Western could be in the modern age. The film's pacing, emotional weight, and immersive world-building showed a deep respect for storytelling and history. He followed it up with The Postman and Open Range, both of which expanded on his fascination with morality and survival. The Postman, though initially derided by critics, has since been re-evaluated as an allegorical work about hope and the rebuilding of society after collapse. Open Range, meanwhile, was hailed as one of the best westerns of the 21st century, praised for its realism and emotional resonance. Through these projects, Costner cemented his reputation as a director unafraid to take risks. His films are often ambitious, lyrical, and unapologetically idealistic, a reflection of his belief in the enduring power of the human spirit. Rediscovering relevance in the 21st century in the 2000s and 2010s. Many actors of Costner's generation saw their careers fade, but he found new ways to stay relevant. Instead of chasing blockbusters, he focused on roles that suited his maturity and gravitas. In 13 Days, he lent credibility to a tense historical drama. In Hatfields and McCoys, 2012, his performance as Devil, Ans Hatfield won him both an Emmy and a Golden Globe, foreshadowing his later success in Yellowstone. He also found success in sports dramas, a genre that seems tailor-made for his storytelling instincts. Films like McFarland, USA, 2015, and Draft Day, 2014, combined his knack for leadership roles with a human touch, reminding audiences that Costner's strength lies in portraying ordinary men facing extraordinary challenges. Yellowstone and the modern Western revival. With Yellowstone, Costner helped reignite America's love affair with the Western, this time through television. His portrayal of John Dutton, a man fiercely protecting his family's land and legacy, is both timely and timeless. Dutton is neither purely heroic nor villainous, he's a product of a vanishing world, fighting to preserve something sacred in an era of corporate greed and moral ambiguity. Costner's performance grounds the show's sprawling drama in authenticity. His ability to command silence, to express volumes with a look or a pause, demonstrates the craftsmanship of an actor entirely in control of his art. Yellowstone not only revitalized his career but also made him a pop culture phenomenon once again, bridging generations of fans, from those who grew up with Field of Dreams to those discovering him anew. Personal life and passions. Off the screen, Kevin Costner is known for his humility and deep sense of purpose. A devoted father, he often speaks about how family and legacy influence his choices. He has 7 children and has balanced his career with a dedication to raising them away from the Hollywood spotlight. His business ventures have also shown his ingenuity. Costner invested in environmental technology designed to separate oil from water, an innovation that proved useful during the 2010 Gulf of Mexico oil spill cleanup efforts. His commitment to sustainability echoes the same respect for the earth that runs through much of his cinematic work. Awards and honors over his career. Kevin Costner has received numerous awards and honors, including Academy Awards, Best Director and Best Picture for Dances with Wolves, 1990, Golden Globe Awards, Best Director for Dances with Wolves, Best Actor for Hatfields and McCoys, and Best Actor, Television, for Yellowstone Emmy Award. Outstanding Lead Actor in a Miniseries for Hatfields and McCoy's Screen Actors Guild Awards and multiple film festival honors recognizing his contributions to cinema and storytelling. An enduring legacy. Kevin Costner's legacy transcends any single film or role. He is more than a Hollywood star, he is a storyteller who helped preserve the cinematic spirit of America. His films remind us of the enduring power of honesty, courage, and compassion, values often overshadowed in modern entertainment. Through triumphs and setbacks alike, Costner has remained steadfast, proving that true artistry is about authenticity, not perfection. As he continues his journey, balancing music, filmmaking, and Yellowstone's ongoing legacy, Kevin Costner stands as a symbol of creative integrity and timeless appeal. His story is not just one of fame, but of vision and endurance, a reminder that in Hollywood, as in life, the most lasting success comes from staying true to who you are. Chronological journey. Kevin Costner's cinematic evolution, 1980s to 2020s, the 1980s. From bit roles to breakthrough stardom, Kevin Costner's early 1980s career was marked by determination and persistence. After several minor roles and a famously cut appearance in The Big Chill, 1983, he finally gained traction with Fandango, 1985, a coming-of-age film that showcased his charisma and emotional depth. Though it was not a major box office hit, Fandango revealed Costner's potential as a leading man. The true turning point came with The Untouchables, 1987, where Costner's portrayal of Elliot Ness established him as a star of rare integrity and intensity. His follow-up, No Way Out, 1987, confirmed that he was more than just the wholesome hero. He could carry a complex, suspenseful political thriller with equal ease. He ended the decade with two defining roles in Bull Durham, 1988, and Field of Dreams, 1989. Both films tapped into America's love for baseball but did so in profoundly different ways, one through humor and romance, the other through nostalgia and spiritual wonder. Together, they cemented Costner's reputation as a natural, relatable actor capable of connecting deeply with audiences. The 1990s. The King of Hollywood. The early 1990s represented Costner's reign at the top of Hollywood. In 1990, Dances with Wolves changed everything. Costner's directorial debut not only earned critical and commercial success but redefined the Western genre for a new era. The film grossed over $400 million worldwide and won 7 Academy Awards, including Best Picture and Best Director, making Costner one of only a handful of actors to direct an Oscar-winning film they also starred in. What followed was a string of high-profile, genre-defining performances. JFK, 1991. As Jim Garrison, Costner brought moral conviction and intensity to Oliver Stone's controversial retelling of the Kennedy assassination. Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, 1991. Though divisive among critics, the film became a global hit, thanks in part to Costner's heroic energy and Alan Rickman's memorable villainy. The Bodyguard, 1992. Pairing him with Whitney Houston, this romantic thriller became an international phenomenon, powered by Houston's legendary soundtrack. A Perfect World, 1993. Directed by Clint Eastwood, this quiet, haunting film showed a darker, more nuanced side of Costner as a fugitive with unexpected tenderness. However, his next projects, Waterworld, 1995, and The Postman, 1997, though ambitious, faced harsh criticism and financial challenges. Despite that, both films have since been reassessed as visionary works ahead of their time, blending ecological and humanistic themes that resonate more strongly today. The 2000s. A veteran reinvents himself after the highs and lows of the 1990s. Costner entered the 2000s as a veteran actor with renewed focus. He took on roles that reflected his maturity and experience, often portraying leaders and father figures. "13 Days" 2000 saw him playing presidential aide Kenny O'Donnell during the Cuban Missile Crisis, anchoring the film with quiet intensity. Open Range, 2003, marked his return to directing in the Western genre. The film, co-starring Robert Duvall, was praised for its realism, breathtaking cinematography, and deeply human storytelling. The Guardian.
Bye bye. Thanks for watching. Bye.